Last time.
Where were you going?
Nowhere. I didn't have anywhere in mind.
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
If I were to put it into words, I just felt like it. Here we go.
The next day, I wake up just before noon. The time does say it's before noon, but as usual, Platinum Jail is still in nighttime mode. Staying in a place like this is really gonna fuck with me. I sit up on the bed and rub my eyes. I feel like I just had an awful dream. I don't remember what it was about, but my head still hurts a little. I pick up Ren and leave the room. That strange anxiety I felt in the dream is still with me. I wonder how the special commemoration event is going to play out, so I sat down on the sofa and turned on the TV. Just like I thought it would, the luxurious and lively Main Street comes up on the screen. The smiling reporter is explaining the current state of the event. A showy parade goes along Main Street, music blasting, and people are jam-packed onto the sidewalks. Wow! The same image shows on the screen, and then switches to an announcer in the studio.
At 1 p.m. in Japan, Global Tower's representative, the Great Toei, will be giving a greeting to everyone. All of it will be broadcasted on this channel. If you wish to see it in person, please make your way to the plaza in front of the tower.
The announcer finishes and the screen flickers over to Toei's face. Toei. I would never forget his face. I remember what happened when I got caught in that drive-by while looking for Granny. A miserable bitterness rises up in my chest. I won't let this man continue doing whatever the fuck he wants. Today at 1 p.m., Toei will be giving a greeting at Oval Tower. I still have a little time left before then. I should start preparing right away. I stand, scoop up Ren, and resolve myself. Ren, how are you doing? Are you okay?
No issues.
I see. Then we're going to go out to the event I was talking about yesterday. The one Toei's appearing in?
Roger.
At a glance, nothing seems to be wrong with Ren, but my uneasiness over what happened yesterday hasn't faded. I pay special attention to Ren's condition and go upstairs to get ready. I head out of Glitter with Main Street in mind. It's bizarre how feverish the streets are. The parade with a band, people in costume, dancers waving around while marching along. The dancers would slip into crowds and dance around, making the crowds even larger. It was even more gaudy than the display I saw on TV. I slowly made my way to the tower through the throngs of people. People were overflowing, pushing each other around in the plaza in front of the tower. Well, fuck. Whoa.
That's the Platinum Jail. Gonna get drunk, y'all.
Some guy I don't know crashes into me from behind and hugs me all of a sudden. Let go!
Oh, Toei-san's the best.
I push him off and get away. What the hell? A bunch of fucking drunks? And right after I thought that...
Toei-san, you're amazing!
Wait? This time a girl grabs onto me, pushing me outside of the crowd of people. How? It's no use, I'll be completely pushed away by the crowd if I stand here. But, as I hold on desperately, all the people around me are smiling. It's really creepy. As I stand there alone and in panic, the public advertisements on the large monitors around me turn into something like a sandstorm. The monitor quickly changes pictures, and roars echo throughout the plaza. It's 1 p.m. It's going to begin soon. Well, this'll be interesting.
And so everyone, we have left you waiting. The representative of the Great Toei will now be administering his greetings.
The cheers of joy and clapping grow to the point where it pounds my ears. Someone comes onto the tower balcony. The monitors focus. In the middle is Toei, and there is a single guard on each side of him, as well as another person slightly behind him. His head is facing downwards, so it's hard to see his face. Everyone. With one word from Toei into his mic, the entire crowd went unbelievably quiet. Everyone's face is plastered with anticipation for Toei's next words. He takes a moment and calmly looks down to the people in the plaza with a small grin. On this occasion, I would like to thank you all for coming to this special commemoration event. I would like to celebrate this day, the 10th anniversary of the opening of Platinum Jail. It certainly has been a while. Yes, time will not stop for us. And for this reason, I believe that everyone should spend their limited time here as happy as they can be. But what is happiness? I've always wondered. Happiness is not something so easily obtained, but I also believe that anyone can seize it. No matter the setting, people can find a way to be able to laugh from the bottom of their hearts, find delight, and obtain a sense of tranquility. And if everyone were to be able to achieve this, there would be no need for fighting. Anger and sadness are the fruits of adulthood. That argument is plausible. However, everyone suffers from the two throughout their daily lives. I would want them to forget their ordinary lives and live happily within the moment. And I would also want this place to become their second home. I am always wishing for that. Always wishing for the happiness to trickle down from person to person. Toei puts his hand on his chest and quietly tilts his head downwards. After a moment of silence, a thunderous voice came down. Everyone raises their hand into the air as it rings, the sound of Toei's voice moving through their fingers. I clapped along to keep with the crowd, but this wild event is like a meeting for a cult with devout believers. Toei looked at his praising followers with satisfaction and opened his mouth once again. This event will be open for 2 days. The main event is tomorrow. Today is the eve of that. Before tomorrow comes, I would like to display a new joy for everyone here. Now, here. Toei calls up to the person behind him. Hat boy. His name is Sei. He's like a son to me. I wouldn't be the man I am today if not for him. He is most precious to me. I would like to introduce him to you all for this special event. He is both my pride and joy. He is the messenger that will bring happiness to people's hearts. I would greatly appreciate it if you could give him your blessings. The crowd goes crazy, yelling out to the young man, Sei, with inquisitive gazes. Sei raises his head, and now being displayed on the giant monitors. That's that boy. Isn't he the person I ran into? The one sitting in the alley while I was looking for Ren? That again. The same as when I met his eyes in the alley. The sensation of electricity going through me. But this time, it's different. His face on the monitor. I couldn't take my gaze off of it. The look in his eyes flickered in my head countless times. Like he was all the way inside of me. Flickering over and over. His clear eyes are looking right at me, going deep, deep inside of me. Inside, Suddenly, I feel a strong headache coming on, feeling similar to when I woke up from my earlier dream. Ouch! My head is pounding. What's going on?
Oh, Sei. You're so amazing. Sei-sama.
The people who were only minutes ago cheering for Toei are now staring in awe at Sei's face, as if possessed. Sei's eyes slowly twinkle on the screen. What? What's going on? I'm very grateful for all of your blessings. I believe that this entire island, not only Platinum Jail, will be able to enjoy tomorrow's main event. The huge image of Sei changes to something else. The next picture was of Hoi. That's the old resident district. Yep. Due to Platinum Jail's construction, I'm sad to say that this district does not share our enthusiasm. The islanders still live here and there, uncooperative. That fact has always been looming over us, but now they have been coming towards us and showing a sign of compromise. I will now show you an image of the old resident district for this event. Please take a look at their conditions. The sound of clapping and cheers gushed out of the plaza. My mouth opens like an idiot as I stared at the monitor, having completely forgotten about my headache. These are streets I know all too well, but they seem so unfamiliar. People of the old resident district were wholeheartedly looking at the TV, without any confusion around them. What was on the TV screen was this event. There were people walking outside, stopping at the monitors to watch, and even people in shops did the same.
This can't be true.
Toei just said that they have been coming towards us and showing a sign of compromise. But that can't be right. There are an overwhelming amount of people who don't really know what Toei has done. And the customers who've been coming into Heibon recently have been complaining about Toei. In fact, most of the people in the old resident district hate him. So there's no way they'd turn over a new leaf in such a short time. I felt like I was watching a play on the monitor. Everyone is acting kinda strange, perhaps a bit hypnotized. Their faces all seem artificial. Their eyes don't seem to be focusing. This reminds me of something. When Mizuki was being controlled by morphine. Another pain in my head causes it to throb, but more importantly...
Hey, Ren. This looks dangerous.
I talked to Ren, his head sticking out of my bag.
Yeah, this isn't a normal situation.
Are they being controlled?
The possibility is exceedingly high.
It's just as Granny said, how Toei was planning to control the people on the island, and the people in the old resident district too. That's right. Is Granny okay? And Kojaku, Noise, Mink, and Clear? Hakkasan, Yoshi-san, and the brats? Everyone. They too will reach paradise sooner or later. I would like you all to welcome them in and get along. The crowd raises their volume even higher to Toei's words. All of these people here have no idea. They have no idea of reality and no desire to. They're just dancing along in Toei's palm. It's not because Toei researched how to control people's hearts, but rather because all the people here blindly follow him. They go along with him because it's a lot more fun to just not think. Well, it is called Platinum Jail. A world with no pain, no anger, no suffering. Toei may call that joy, but he's completely wrong. Although all the people here don't doubt a word he says, they're just swallowing it all up. This is fucking ridiculous. Everything is so wrong, but they don't even notice. How could they think that way?
Cheers to the old resident district,
A man next to me exclaimed. His thoughtless yell pissed me off and I scowled at him.
Cheers to the old resident district and Toei-san.
Shut up.
I impulsively grabbed the man by the collar.
Whoa, what's with you?
Just shut your fucking face.
Why are you angry? Didn't Toei-san say it? That we should open our minds to be as happy as...
Shut the fuck up.
Ugh.
Alba. I raise a fist in the air just before Ren's voice reaches my ears.
Calm down, Alba. Yeah.
I relax the hand gripping his collar, and the man escapes into the excited crowd.
Shit.
I'm so pissed at those people who act carefree after seeing the old resident district, and I'm even more stirred up by Toei. And even more, I'm angry at how I can't do a single fucking thing even though I'm right here.
If you start acting up, we won't be able to make any moves.
I know that, but...
One of your bad points has always been that you can't control your temper.
Well, I can't help it after he said some shit like that.
I lashed out on Ren. What am I doing? My headache has been intolerable for the past few minutes, but that's just an excuse.
Sorry. It's a really bad habit. I'm sorry.
No.
My coil starts to ring. A call?
Huh?
The one calling is... Hakkasan? But communication between Platinum Jail and the old district should have been blocked. I forced my way out of the pile of people, moving as far away as I could, and picked up.
Hakkasan?
Alba-kun? I'm disguising my number as one from the mainland right now. I'll try to talk for as long as I can.
Hakkasan, are you alright? Right now they were just showing the old resident district.
Yes. Just a few minutes ago, music started blasting throughout the entire town, and somehow Platinum Jail intermediaries stationed themselves here.
What about everyone else, like Granny or Kojaku or Yoshi-san and the others?
Right now everyone is safe. Just before the music started to play, Tae-san told us to plug our ears.
That's great to hear.
Are you okay as well, Alba-kun?
I'm alright.
Is that so? At any rate, please don't do anything absurd by yourself. We're thinking of a counterplan on our side. We'll do something about it before tomorrow. It seems unlikely that we'll be able to do anything more today, though. But I think Toei's main event is where he'll do something big. We have that much time left, So calm down, Alba-kun, and don't take any action on your part. If you do anything, Taesan and the others will be in tears. Me too, of course. So...
Hakkasan? Hakkasan?
And the call dropped. I'll try to redial. Nope. It won't connect. Shit. I give up on redialing, and the noises of cheering all around clogged up my ears. I said this earlier, but in Japan right now it is only the eve of tomorrow's true performance. So please, relax and be content for now. I will be taking my leave. Toei grins, and he and Sei are escorted back inside of the tower by their guards. As Toei left, people cheered on for an encore, but many were starting to trickle out. I stood in the middle in a daze and watched the people around me leave. My head is nearly blasted with those images of the old resident district and Hakkasan's call. And the headache becomes... I don't even know what. Alba, we should go back to Glitter and rest.
We don't have time for that.
Alba.
Sorry. You're right.
Ren's right. I need to get my thoughts in order. My impatience holds me down as I slowly make my way through the crowds. My feet feel heavy, like they're clinging to the ground, but I feel like I'm out of reality, walking on clouds.